All right, folks, this is Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're here at Breathitt County High School today. Breathitt County has named their new cheer coach of the cheerleading squad. It's Kera Howard, going to be taking over this esteemed and storied program here at Breathitt County High School. Kera, we just did your announcement there a few minutes ago. Talk a little bit about your initial thoughts of taking over this program and being the head cheer coach here at Breathitt County.
Thank you. Like I said earlier, I'm so thankful to Breathitt County Schools for allowing me to work with students and student athletes for so many years. I know that I have really big shoes to fill. Hack called me 15 years ago and said, LBJ needs a new cheer coach, and I really want you to apply. I think you'll be really good at it. That sparked my love for coaching. And 15 years later, he calls back and said, Breathitt High is going to need a new cheer coach. I want you to apply. I think you're going to be really good at it. So I'm very, very humbled to be given the opportunity, and that he really had a lot of faith in me to be able to handle this position.
Well, we all think you're going to be outstanding at it as well, and I know you're getting ready to get started, but let's talk a little bit about your experience here right now. You came from this program. You say you've already coached in this program for over 15 years in the the elementary school. Great success there. Let's talk a little bit about your experience as you're getting ready to take over.
Yeah, I was a Bobcat at Breathitt High School. I cheered here at BHS, and I also cheered at Sebastian, and I cheered for Hack for 6 years, and I knew him for much longer. I have coached at elementary schools. I started coaching at LBJ, like I said, 15 years ago, right out of high school. And I have coached at LBJ Elementary. I've coached Sebastian Middle School. I coached at Wolfe County Middle School for a little while. I came back home, and for a while I was coaching at LBJ, Sebastian, and I was the assistant coach here when Hack was the head coach and coaching at Marie Roberts. So we had a lot on our plate then. And I'm just so very thankful that I had the opportunity to do that, because when I came back home and I started coaching at LBJ and Sebastian Elementary School, we really were able to build a program there. We won 2 state titles, and most recently we had a 3rd runner-up in the state in the game day division. And more importantly, we built a feeder program that would feed to Breathitt High School.
Well, I'll tell you, it's to our right and sitting to your left is the guy that everybody knows as the GOAT around here in cheerleading, and we definitely think so. Talk a bit about Hack, what he's meant to you and what he's meant to this program as you see it.
Well, like I said, Hack has always been my coach. He taught me so much about being an athlete, and more importantly, he's taught me how to treat athletes. And I think that that's one reason why he was so successful, because he built relationships with his kids, like he built with me. And all of these years later, I'm so thankful that to call him my coach, to say that I've coached alongside him, and to say that he is my best friend.
All right. Well, Hack, let's hear from you here real quick. Of course, you know, we saw out here when you announced your retirement here in the regional tournament, T-shirts, everything. Everybody knows you as one of the best to ever do this job, and we certainly want to acknowledge you for that and your great time here at Breathitt County and what you've meant to this community. But let's talk a little bit about your thoughts about Kera taking over this program, her qualifications, and how you think she'll do.
Well, I'll have to start by saying I don't know how all those girls kept such a good secret from me, because I was so surprised at that regional game and just overwhelmed with a lot of emotion. You know, my kids had grown up and they were now parents of their own, but it was very, very touching for me, and I do appreciate that from everybody who was involved in that. I know there were lots of people, but I'm super excited for Kera, because I have watched Kera, you know, grow up really from a little girl. And I remember when she was in high school, she was very much a leader on those teams in high school. She had those coaching qualities back then, and as soon as I could, I found a place for her to try to start coaching. And I was excited to see her and her successes at LBJ, and then she went on and won some state trophies at Wolfe Middle, and then she came back. We were able to lure her back, and yeah, at one time, Kera was coaching LBJ, and she was head coach at the Sebastian Middle, and she was assistant coach at Breathitt High, and I was coaching MRC and was head coach at Breathitt High and assistant at Sebastian. So we were coaching with each other and against each other, and all at the same time in the same year.
Good deal. Well, Hack, thank you so much for all your time here at Breathitt. I know you're going on to KPOS now and going to be the leader down there of a statewide cheerleading. So we appreciate you and congratulate you. And Kera, congratulations to you as well. We look for great things out of this program and both of you going forward.